So I think we first talked on the telephone, right? Dustin introduced us.
Yeah, early on we were communicating on the telephone a lot.
So we talked on the phone a lot, and then our first actual meeting, we met up in DC with the whole CryptoCurve team, and we had a very intense, several-day deep dive into the project, and managed to survive that and still be friends. So
Yeah, the early phone calls were great because we always scheduled 1 hour blocks to talk, and an hour was up, and we were like, man, we got to talk for like 2 more hours.
yeah.
That was good. That's memorable. I think early on, while Ben was at WAN Lab, I think there was some sort of, we had this feeling of what we wanted to do, and a lot of it was what we've both kind of gone off to do, and it was pretty synergistic from the beginning, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think there's that shared vision that happened pretty much right away, where we would talk, and we would talk about where we saw the space going and what we thought was needed in order to be successful, not just on a company level, but in terms of the larger space. And there was a real synergy, as you said, in terms of how we saw that world. And I think that pretty naturally led into wanting to continue to do more. And it took a while for Josh to convince me to to dive in deep, but he's a persuasive man, so eventually I got there. There's a number. So one of the projects we're working with right now is called MetaMe, and the founder of it is a really impressive guy who's head of digital innovation at IBM, and he has it's a data project, and the goal is to give users back control of their own data, and the wallet aspect of it is going to be connected to CryptoCurve. There's a need for a data wallet for these users in addition to sort of a financial wallet, and a lot of what CryptoCurve is building fits in really nicely with that. So that's one of the projects. Another project is a project called AirWire that allows for the social sending of crypto. So I can send crypto through text, email, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And when I send it to somebody, they don't have to be crypto knowledgeable because it automatically creates a CryptoCurve wallet for them, and they just have to go through a couple simple steps, and all of a sudden they have access to whatever got sent to them. And this enables for all sorts of interesting things, some of which are in terms of doing ad campaigns. So I can create a Facebook ad campaign and incentivize users through crypto to watch a video or to share or to post. And when those users do so, it will auto-populate that wallet inside of CryptoCurve. And CryptoCurve has such an intuitive, easy-to-use functionality that these sort of crypto newbies will be able to get on board real quickly.
I've had some pretty good internal thoughts recently about the way I frame the use cases for blockchain, and one of the reasons why I really loved Ethereum in the beginning was that it was just so vastly different from Bitcoin. It solved completely different things, and I think that blockchain is going to continually evolve, and it's going to do new things, and the concepts behind blockchain are going to be so much more valuable than just a store of value standpoint. And I think that the technologies that CryptoCurve's building and the policies and the procedures that Pulse is putting into place, I think that we're going to have the sort of the ongoing flexibility to be able to adapt to these new use cases and different ways the market is moving, and different different verticals that happen inside the space. I think that we're going to put ourselves in a position to to handle them pretty well.
I completely agree. And I think that one of the things about CryptoCurve that I think is really critical is it's really poised at what I see as the intersection of what's happening now and what's going to happen, which is right now there's a huge need for onboarding new users into crypto, that going out to the general public and saying, hey, here's this amazing new technology that does all these things, come on board. The wallet is sort of the perfect gateway for that. But CryptoCurve doesn't stop there, because what it does after that is it provides this platform for developers to build the next generation of projects and products, so that blockchain becomes something that really runs under the surface of things. So we talk about this all the time about how when you go online, you don't think I'm using some sort of HTTP protocol, you just go online. And I think that CryptoCurve is looking to actively build that next generation where the user they won't even realize they're using blockchain. They're just going to get all the benefits of this decentralized, trustless protocol, and those developers can build that through what CryptoCurve is building.
It's funny, I got into like momentum and stock trading before crypto, and I was horrible at it, and I should have just learned my lesson. But there's definitely some mistakes that I had made with companies that I didn't quite do enough due diligence on or whatever when I was back in my beginning days. And one of the best things that's happened to me as a cryptocurrency investor was to start CryptoCurve, because now I don't have time
to make those mistakes.
I'm in my wheelhouse of software development. So.
I love it. I think for me the biggest mistake was what I didn't do, which is quite some time ago I was looking at stuff and I thought, oh, this Bitcoin thing might actually have some potential, and it doesn't even cost $1. Maybe I should do some of that. Nah. Well, I think that's probably my biggest mistake.
Yeah, similar to that is just working so closely with the government back in 2010 and 2011, and it was really, it was legitimately frowned upon to be involved with any of Bitcoin. So I was kind of, I was pushed away from it, but being a tech nerd at heart and stuff, I know that I would have gotten into blockchain probably 3 to 4 years earlier. Had I, just been able to do it.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, mistakes were made. I'd say pay attention to the new things that are happening. The space does change so rapidly. There's a lot more analysis that's starting to take place, and there's a lot more development that happens before ICOs, and so find good thought leaders in the space that you like and trust, and emulate what they're doing. Do due diligence. Focus on how companies are actually founded and what the foundation underneath the company is, and the hype, because there's so much hype in this space. That would be kind of what I would say.
I think what Josh says about who to emulate is critical. I would also start by basically saying, look at the people, and look at the team. Do you respect the team? Are they saying things that fit with your worldview? And if you find people who are doing good things, that's what's going to lead to good investments.